What's up again, guys? Yo, it's me, Dovahkiin, and welcome back to my Baldur's Gate 3 series. And before we begin, be sure to hit on the subscribe button for more great videos. Alright, if you are a follower of my series, as you know, I publish my vids on much later dates. Thus, at the time of recording, patch 5 just dropped. And the main feature of this patch is a new epilogue, which happens 6 months after the game's ending, bringing a more meaningful closure to your adventure. There are also 2 new difficulty modes, Honor and Custom. And as much as I desire, I really want to switch to Honor. But since you only get one save file, that mode would not work for me. Because in order to show you the most efficient and beneficial way to play the game, I'm always going back and forth between different save files in my playthrough, to test out permutations in quests, and in the story. So, I'll stick to Tactician. By the way, Custom Mode is just a way to mix up your experience, by giving you the freedom to set your difficulty, based on the parameters of Explorer, Balanced, and Tactician modes. The feature that I'm really eyeing on, however, is the new Camp Companions panel, which allows you to manage the inventories of companions and hirelings, who are outside of your immediate party. This is one of the best utility features that Larian Studios has implemented. Okay, the previous episode was a bloodbath, as we exterminated all the goblins in the Shattered Sanctum, along with their 3 leaders, Night Warden Minthara, Priestess Gut, and the Hobgoblin, Draw Ragslan. As a result, we have saved the refugees in the Emerald Grove. And in today's vid, we will reap the rewards of this quest, along with a hero's party thrown to us by the Tiefling refugees. Just pause the video to see the details of the notable items that we will get as rewards. So without further ado, let's enter the Emerald Grove.
On my way.
Grab your bags. We're moving.
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. It's not enough, but it's all we have.
It's quite a day for reunions. Halsin has returned, too. And I expect he'll want to speak with you. As for us,
no armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Like on the straight. Exactly. Noble type folk want a tiefling cooking for.
With the leadership dead, no attack will be mounted on the grove. I am in your debt, my friend. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. Soon. First, I must set matters to rights in the grove. And you should celebrate your victory. After being dormant for so long, your infection is unlikely to produce new symptoms spontaneously. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come. The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
If there's fighting, you run, and you do not...
I'm sure you have encountered this strange ox before, here in the Hollow. And since the tieflings have moved out, if you decide to kill it, this is the perfect time. Killing it will net you the Shapeshifter's boon ring, which benefits all your checks whenever you are disguised. However, this ox has a devilish questline, and will appear in both Acts 2 and 3, so I'm gonna spare it. To progress its narrative though, you need to speak to it, and I'll just use a pot.
Very well.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No, you are incapable. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Moo. Nothing here for you.
Now we're in the Inner Grove, to talk to Wrath about our reward, and check up on Nettie as well.
What's up for discussion?
You done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. To be expected. I'm glad you survived intact. Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halcyon again. You kept your word. Thank you. Ha! Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do when you told me about that tadpole. I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanas' peace to this place. But I'll have the chance. Thanks to you. Tidy this place.
Nettie is such a fucking cheapskate.
Seems simple enough. Goblin's notebook mentioned. Its owner thought it was cursed.
Alright, now let's retreat back to camp, to enjoy the party thrown to us by the refugees. Anyhow, although we're already at patch 5, there's still a lingering bug in this event. Left-clicking on the tieflings doesn't start conversations, but there is a simple workaround. Just right-click on them to open up the context menu, then select Talk. If you're playing on console, I believe there's a dedicated button to summon the context menu.
I'm fine.
To find a way forward.
No, an Albert.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful. True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine. By all means, go and enjoy yourself. I'll be here, waiting for the sunrise.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
Is this everyone?
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. A glorious reward for a glorious battle. Go on, have your fun. And do not wipe away a single bead of sweat. It's intoxicating.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
I have something to ask.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow. Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Halsin is spot on. Including him, there are several companions that are up for romance later, before you take a rest. Namely, Star, which I turned down as you saw earlier. Will, Carla, and Shadow. But except for Stars, none will be explicit. A sex scene for that matter.
Somebody stole the idol. If I find out who it was, I'll recruit him.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas? Fitting. You're braver than half this camp combined. That deserves to be remembered. Your song was coming along. Then things began spinning. Worry not. I shall return to it at first light.
drag you away. Enjoy yourself. You've earned a night of revelry.
Hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone. Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous. If only half the world had half the heart you do. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music. Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy. Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold!
I'll have you know, he can also make them blue.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that.
You sound like Roland. But all right. Thanks for saving our skins, hero. Look us up when you hit Baldur's Gate. Be nice to see a friendly face.
I need to dance.
No, I need to lie down.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations, too. Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on.
I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell. Fuck yes! I'm celebrating my freedom, and our friendship, and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise. You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
Come on, Alfie, make it spicy.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me? As you like. Try not to tire yourself out too much.
I like these people. They're joyful. It's contagious.
Red people. Blood people.
By the way, Volo should have been in this party to provide some sort of entertainment. However, he left the camp in shame back in episode 21, after butchering my main's eye, in a failed tadpole extraction surgery. But don't worry, I think we will meet him again in Act 3. As per the missing entertainment, let me play a lute duet with Alfira.
As you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
In early access, the sex scene with LZ happens in this moment, after the party. However, as I've showcased way back in episode 6, my main already did it with her, and I can't believe that I'm choosing to be loyal. Well, I'm just making sure that no future bugs come between our romance.
Your body aches pleasingly with the memory of past bruises. Perhaps it is the same for her.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night, There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
Finally, we're catching up on our puppet master, and the hunt ends at Moonrise Towers.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. You're half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you still have a choice of how to get there. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars? I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse. You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne. Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned. Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection. Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her. I need her to stay focused on her training. The Grove will need a skilled healer in my absence. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence. Contrary to how some think of us, we druids can play politics when necessary. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
Okay, stay tuned in for the next episode as we explore the last region in Act 1, the Underdark. And that's all there is for now. Thanks for watching. Also, check out other videos from Sabbath Clan Philippines and don't forget to subscribe. See you on my next vid. Peace out, y'all.